Hello everyone, my name is Sagat and the game you're looking at right now is Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. This
Everyone, how are you doing? Yeah.
how's it going? And with me I have Julian. He's also another runner of this game. And I'm glad to have him with me today because not a lot of people know about this game, so really happy to be here with Julian.
Yeah.
And so you see, we're gonna play in very hard because this makes the AI be more consistent. So we're gonna play on very hard. This game works upside down. The harder you put the difficulty, the more easy the game is. So just if you want to play this, put it in very hard. Now I don't want to waste more time with this, so I'm gonna begin in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Okay. So, well, what's the combination that you have with a fighting game with a platform game? Well, this is the result. But we're going to be entering to the first game for Mortal Kombat Saga. So, later we are going to be talking about the story about this game, but let's start with Sub-Zero, which is the main character that we are going to be. So, Sub-Zero is going to be in the Shaolin Temple. She's going to be looking at pergaming for advancing the stages. In order to that, we are going to be seeing like this some traps that Sagat is going to be avoiding most of them, and he's going to be killing those Shaolin enemies so far. At the beginning of the game, Sub-Zero doesn't know any abilities, but he's going to be learning them as much as he can when he is doing those combos, like for example that one. And you're going to be seeing those experience points. Reason is because when you get some specific amount of experience points, you're going to be learning at your ability. Like for example, that one. Now we have the ability for using the ice blast, which is the ability to freeze enemies. Right now we are in the first boss of the game, which is Scorpion. As you know, Scorpion is the main adversary of Sub-Zero at the beginning. So it's going to be using this combo in order to doing that kick, and he's going to be using this fatality.
So that was.
That's the only fatality that we are going to be seeing in this game, sadly. Yeah. Reason is because later we are going to see some why Sagat decided to kill Scorpion, because we had two choices. We could leave him alive, or we can kill him like Sagat did.
Yes. So, if you kill Scorpion there, he will show up again in another level as a specter, like undead. But if you let him live, then you encounter someone else, and you don't even have to fight. So we're gonna have an extra boss fight in this round today. And that's more XP for us. Well, as you have seen, when we attack an enemy, we get XP. And that's a very important aspect of the run, because we need the game. First off, the game will not let you finish the game if you have less than 5,100. If you have less than that, the game will tell you game over, you're too weak when you reach the final boss. So you need to make sure you have more than that. And the other reason is that we're doing 100% and not any percent, and the difference it's just a small thing. You have to kill the final boss. You see, the final boss in this game is not really a fight or a puzzle, more like you have to do something against the boss, and you don't just fight him like I did with Scorpion. You punch him to death. You don't. So in order to be able to fight the final boss, we have to kill him. You require to have the last ability you can obtain as Sub-Zero, and that ability you need to farm a lot of enemies. So by killing Scorpion, we meet him again later, and that's more XP for us, because bosses usually gives us a lot of XP. Something else I want to talk about is this game. Oh my god, this is bad. Alright, nothing happened. So when you see me, I'm pressing a button to turn around. So this is how it works. You have to press a button in this game to turn around. Now, it may not look like a big deal, but trust me, when you're playing this, you realize that that's nightmare. Like, imagine playing like Super Mario World with a button to turn around. Like, if you want Mario to run to the other side, you have to press a button. So that's very tricky. The other thing is that this controls like a fighting game. that means that when I jump like this, I'm pressing up on the D-pad. I'm not pressing like a button on like a square or something like that. I'm just pressing up. This guy is following me at this pad. Look at this fatality here. We throw him into the fan, he's dead. That's it.
Oh.
So I got lucky there because sometimes that monk will decide to like throw you to the fan. I mean, he will do what I did to him, and you just die there. And it's very scary when that guy gets inside there. Now we have these platforms of death where they are a nightmare for me to do. I hate them. No, doesn't matter how many times I play this game. I'm never comfortable doing this. This is a nightmare.
I think this is the main reason why people don't play, because this is actually the second level of the game, and it is probably, in my opinion, the hardest level of this game. It is because with those platforms, and there are so many pits that you can insta die with this game.
Now this is the spoon platform, I like to call them, because it looks like a spoon for me, and you see I'm running on the platform because when you're running the camera moves to the right, and I use this to see, to have more vision, and you can do it totally without running, but for me it works best that way. And now we are fighting the second boss, sorry, is Fujin, you may know him, and we're gonna do a high punch loop. You will see now in a second, if it works, of course.
That loop that Sagat is mentioning, it's that one that you're seeing. Basically, what we are to do is manipulating. He's going to be trying to do a punch on a kick, everything, try to avoid you. Instead of that,
and this is pretty bad. Yes, this is bad. So I just.
Okay.
So. For one, that was a fail. One F in the chat, but that was a failure. But I want to show that's what happened when you fight this boss for the first time in your playthrough, and you, after counters of death, you beat him. He does this ability, this tornado, and you will die if you don't know what to do. What you're supposed to do is get very close here to the edge and hold down. The game never tells you this, and he grabs from there, and magic, you survive. You can also survive by running, but it's harder, as you can see. I tried to like do something cool, but I ended up paying the price. But we got to see Fujin get destroyed twice.
I only done
now we have this.
In my life.
I'm gonna let this play. It just takes a few seconds. We can see how the video is played on reverse, like when he materializes. This is how he. this cutscene. Oh my god. So now we are at the tier level. This is the earth level, and here we're going to see the earthskip. So this level, there's a bunch of traps, meditating monks, giants, a lot of stuff, traps everywhere, and we're going to skip half of that by doing a little skip we can do just in a couple of seconds right now. I'm gonna skip all these traps, jumping over them. I'm gonna try not to die here because this is the easiest thing in this game is to die, as you can see. So what you're supposed to, yeah, explain. I'll let you explain.
The idea is when you see that pillar that is going down, the idea is Sub-Zero should be going down in that as low auto scroller, but instead of that, you are skipping that pillar and instead of going to the upstairs side. That is because well, we are actually we skipped the boss, but not completely. What we need to do is so Sagat is going to activate the checkpoint right here, and he's going to be taking an intentional death.
No, not today.
Oh no, okay, that was the previous one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a new setup.
Now he activates the checkpoint, and he's able to pass for this passage. That is the only way for accessing to this area. It is only when you are you have defeated the earth gods of this temple.
Now look at this. I did something that glitched all the monks. You will see Sub-Zero fall now to the ground. Look at this. Wait. So the enemy's sprite got bugged out and they are invisible and they like throw me to the floor and I kick them in the face for that. So that's something weird that happens in this game. Now we enter in the water level, and like every water level in every game, it's a maze where there's billions of places you can go. It always looks the same. You see, it can be on a different way.
Yeah, this is the best place for talking about story of this game. So Sagat, I don't know if you can tell something about it. story of this game.
Yes, I will. First, I want to explain what I'm doing right now. I'm doing right now is when you throw an enemy off screen, like I'm doing, you see I throw this guy off screen, he will respawn if I'm not looking at his spawn point. You see he's there. So I will punch him a bunch of times and then throw him off so he respawns. The idea is that I'm farming experience points that I need. This enemy is very weak. Enemies that have a halberd like this or a sword, a weapon, only do a single attack. They don't block, they don't do anything, so it's very easy for me to exploit that and do these combos that give me a lot of XP. So I'm punching him a bunch of times, throwing him off, and I repeat this over and over again. And well,
the idea is farming as many points as he is able to, because as he mentioned it before at the beginning, he needs the Polar Blast, which is the only ability of Sub-Zero for killing the final boss and obtaining the 100%.
I'm pretty much done now, so I'm gonna go back. So when the difference between 100% and 80% is that you don't do that in the 80% because you don't have to kill the final boss, so you don't need the last ability that requires a lot of XP. So you just run up. You kill them anyway once because it makes moving around safer, and they're quite easy to beat, so you just waste a couple of seconds to gain a lot of experience.
Wow, you already have the clone.
Yes, that was very fast experience for me, yes. No, you know what happened? Since I died with Fujin, I got twice the XP from Fujin. So when at least an interesting thing in this game is that the inventory and the experience are outside the checkpoint. So for example, if you're fighting a boss that is very difficult, you use all your healing potions and you die when the checkpoint comes back, you don't have all those potions. So good luck beating the boss that way now. Like if you use all these items and now you are screwed up because you can't use the items again. So that's what happened with the boss that killed me early. I killed him twice, so I got twice the XP. That's a valid strat to get XP actually. And right now we're going to do a little skip here. I mean, it's not a real skip. There's a downtime we have right now. Once, if this guy lets me use this key, I'm gonna use the key here and I'm gonna kill him. Or maybe not! So another thing, if Sub-Zero falls into the water, he's dead. That's it. The Lin Kuei didn't tell him how to swim.
Oh, something that the chat is mentioning is true. This game was released originally. The first part was on Nintendo 64, which is funny. The Nintendo 64 version is faster, but we are playing the PS1 version because we have a little bit.
I messed up the jump, but that no problem anyway. This is
fine, yeah.
I messed up the jump, but this is like of all the deaths in the game, this is probably the least time consuming because the checkpoint is just there. I mean, I just took a little nap there in the water. That's fine.
I don't think this game is too horrible with the checkpoints. It's really friendly on this.
Yeah, some checkpoints are really like just there, but others are, depending where you die, you can lose. Yeah, I owe the cutscene, I know. I see why I forgot. I was too. Muscle memory made me skip the cutscene, you see. But
yeah, Nintendo 64 version.
I promise I'm gonna show that one because that's hilarious. Like, if you want to see Sub-Zero getting flushed down the toilet, that's the cutscene for you. You will see it now, I promise. I'm gonna take a water nap for you all.
Watch out with the lights.
Soon. So you have seen that when I'm going down the rope, I'm jumping and re-grabbing the rope. That's faster than just climbing down. But you can die if you do it wrong, so I have to be careful. So this item I got here, the urn.
That urn is pretty important because Polar Blast, which is the main ability that Sub-Zero is going to be using for killing the final boss, all the energy for using the ice. So if you use the arm, it not only refills you all your heal, but also refills your energy for using the ice too. That's why Sagat needs to get as many arms as possible because of the final boss. He needs them because he's going to be wasting as many as he has to.
Yes, exactly. Since the ability that hurts the final boss depletes your energy bar, you need those arms. And now this is for you, chat. This is for you.
Oh, he's going for it. Oh!
So that's it.
The toilet.
The man that can shoot ice from his hands gets drowned there. It's ridiculous. Now you will think that this game allows you to freeze the water, but no, it doesn't let you. You can't freeze the water because this works like this. You can freeze the water and you can swim, Sub-Zero. What the hell is going on? And this guy camping here sometimes we send him. Wait, we send him to the water. Yes. Now we.
Oh, that was a scare.
Yes. Now we have these electric fishes that there's nothing you can do really. The only enemy in the game you can do anything about is this thing that will electrocute you. It's a nightmare. Yeah. If you have like bad luck, they are gonna be just where you land and they constantly attack you. So this level is pretty much done. We will use the key here and get under here. Whatever. What is he doing? Okay. Now we have to fight Dr. Manhattan. This boss is Dr. Manhattan, and you will see, or the budget copy of Glacius from Killer Instinct. So this works like this: you jump forward and he tries to anti-air, but the attack is so bad that you can actually hit him. You can hit him and you just beat him up. You jump forward, he tries to anti-air with that terrible attack, land and do your combo and repeat that. It's super easy to watch.
Wow. Wow, that was a really good fight.
Now we already saw this, so no.
Oh,
now, yes, the fire level.
Favorite. Yeah, the fire level. This is my favorite so far.
This is the opposite of what we just saw. Not just because it's fire, but because it's very linear. You just go to the right and do nothing. That's what you do.
Yeah, and this is the reason why I think this is one of the games that it is impossible to task without taking damage, because are going to be approaching to so many areas. So Sagat is going to be using that formula. That formula allows you to reduce the damage that you're taking until you take a death. That's why he's using that. But also, so you're going to be seeing Sagat running in a places which there's a lot of fire. That is the reason the floor is really hot and it's dealing a lot of that damage to us. Right. So we're going to be seeing shows two different kinds of Shaolin enemies. Those ones, for example, are really fast, and the other ones are really strong and really resistant. Like for example, that one that he passed, but we are not going to be dealing with them.
And if you saw, the monk came from the sky, from the roof. I know what makes that happen, but sometimes that big dude falls from the roof, from the ceiling. I don't know why, but. And yes, exactly like Julian said, the formula reduces the damage you take by 90%. That's a glitch you can do. You can freeze from hanging. The timing is a bit strict. I'm gonna show it right here too. It's absurd, but you can do that. And that's one of the few applications of that trick in the run, is when that guy stands on the border, he won't let you get up. So you should freeze him and then can continue. Maybe we will, if the trick works. There's a very difficult trick in the next level that if it works, if I can do it, we will see that ice from the ledge trick. But we are about to end this level. As I told you, it's very linear. It's just move. We grab the last key here. This is the last key. I'm gonna wait here to use the school. I'm gonna grab this shoes for precaution. And fire.
We need to go fast. Yep, we need to go fast for catching that platform, which there's a lot of time for getting that without any problems.
Now you have 3 keys, but you just have to use one. Now we have Fire Raiden. I like to call this boss the Fire Raiden because he looks just like Raiden but on fire. Look at him. Or a Kung Lao, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we cannot freeze Fire Raiden, as we call it. But it's really easy to it. It is the same strategy we are going to be seeing with him.
Oh my god, Fire Raiden got destroyed. That was a very clean fight. And I'm standing in the air because I can, just because of that.
Okay, I've never seen that before.
The standing in the air. Cinder with, yeah, Cinder.
Okay, if I remember correctly, this is the final level, but when we are playing in a lower difficulty, right?
Exactly. If you play on easy or very easy, when you reach this point, the game says, "Hey, you're too weak. Go cry in
Yeah.
your home and get out of here." And they send you to the main menu with a game over screen. It literally says that. You're too weak to enter the nether realm. So
And
the
we are
enemies here have very high amount of HP. As you can see, I have to hit him a lot of times for them to die. I don't know why. Like, the difficult spike here is gigantic. Oh, screw that up.
in this area, we are going. These kind of enemies are really resistant. So you're going to be seeing Sagat using a lot of uppercuts trying to freeze them. That's the idea. So
Relax.
oh, those enemies are for me. These are the worst, to be honest.
Yeah, they throw stuff. They are very tough. They have a grab. They have everything. Like,
they read your inputs, which is really insane.
and now we unlock the special ability, the Ice Shatter. You can freeze someone 2 times and shatter them. We're going to see this now. Yes. So you see this sequence. If you enter the trigger looking to the left, it happens faster. And I'm gonna let this cutscene play. So watch this Oscar worthy cutscene.
Remember when we were playing with Scorpion and we killed him? That's why. That's why Sagat he killed him. So if we didn't kill Scorpion on the first level, we didn't have to fight with him at this moment. But since we are at the prison of souls, this is the Scorpion soul, so he's looking at vengeance for his kill, his death. Well, Sagat, second part of the fight.
Yes, T-pose. T-pose simulator. And look, watch Sub-Zero stance here. He's copying Scorpion. This is not your stance, Sub-Zero. What you're doing? That's how Scorpion fights. So we'll try to do the Infinite in Scorpion. Let's see if it works. Now Scorpion here has his ultimate MK3 custom and his special moves, but if we do everything right, he won't do anything cool.
Holy, that was.
And that's it.
So
Scorpion is gone.
really good.
Now
He's completely dead.
I will try a very difficult skip here to see if we can do it. Let's see. Ah, that's so bad. I needed him to uppercut me there, but he didn't do it, so that's it. No skip for us.
That was a really good. That's why we use a lot the clone ice from Sub-Zero, which is really useful for reaching to those platforms when you usually just grab the ledge for that. So in this section of the prison stall, Sagat is going to be trying probably the most famous skip of this game, which is using the something that we call the enemy assistant, like for example that one, but it is partial. The enemy assistant consisted that you need to reach to those enemies, and you're going to be helping them for when they use an uppercut, like for example that one, you are going to be able to reach to some platforms where you need a key, and specific key for reaching to them. So that's why we need use them with the uppercut assistant. So that's the first part, and hopefully we're going to be seeing the second part. So Sagat is going to use that enemy. Let's pray that he's going to be nice. Okay. Oh, that was so scary. Come on. It's good. Oh, looks really good so far. This is the first part. We need the second, which is another platform, which is.
No! Why did he jump like that? Ah, it was so close. And I go with this cutscene. Jesus Christ. So what I was trying to do is I did something that makes this boss don't spawn. You will see now when I walk here, you will see this boss right here. So this didn't happen last time, and on the next part of this level I need an elevator, and to use that elevator you need the key that this boss drops. And the problem is that if the boss doesn't not spawn, if he's not there, I can't use the elevator. So I have to bring this guy that was punching, freezing, and carrying all over the place to uppercut me to get to the upper level. But that's no longer a thing because he died. And once you die, the boss gets fixed and will spawn. So you can do it again.
No problem. That was a good attempt, to be honest. That was really close.
Yeah, I messed up the easiest part of the trick. I jumped forward. I should have stand still, but the nerves got me. So this is the key, and I need to use the elevator. So you see, you got this. Now you can use this elevator, and you use that guy to boost you up here.
Originally, when we get that key, we need to get this item, which is the Orb Powerful, which allows us to kick that statue of Chinook and advancing for the level. But since we use the enemy assistant at the beginning for reaching to that platform where that item is, so we don't need to return to getting that item. That's why we needed that.
Now in a while you will see the best actor in the world playing Quan Chi. Definitely look at this. Quan Chi is the bad white dude. Look at him. Oh, I mean, 100% white. He's like, here he is. Pay attention to this. Oh my god.
Oh Christ. This is why I recommend a lot play the PS1 version.
Sir, a mortal has escaped from the prison of souls. He is headed towards the Sea of Immortality.
A mortal?
Yes, a mortal, with the ability to freeze.
Alert the keepers and send a full garrison to intercept. Make sure that he does not cross the bridge.
The keepers?
Nice emote of Quan Chi there in the chat.
More importantly, do not fail.
Question.
You've toyed with the ninja long enough.
So now I want you to quickly, in the next boss we're gonna fight, take a guess what it can be. It can be anything. It can be Iron Man, it can be Ken Masters, it can be Solid Snake. Take a guess what is going to be the next boss. You have 15 seconds. Take a guess. It's a secret boss that you have to kill anyway. It's secret, but you have to do it. So take a guess. What is it? You have 15 seconds, 10 seconds now before I see him. 2 goblins. I like that.
Wow.
Giant worm. I like the answers, but I think you got it all wrong because it's a dude on a T-Rex that spits fire, and we're just gonna kill it by jumping and kicking his face like this.
The company did have more ideas for the bosses, and okay, let's put a dinosaur because nobody knows that. It's really powerful, to be honest. The dinosaur is really resistant.
You should, and the dinosaur with fire breathing skills get beaten by jump kicks in the face. It makes total sense.
Okay, so if I was mentioning that the second level of this game was really hard as a beginner, imagine playing the Bridge of Immortality, which is this level blind, completely blind. The reason is because there are some specific areas that Sagat is going to be falling on purpose, because we need to kill all the bosses which are right here, because many of them have keys which allows us to continue with this with the level. The fun part is the game doesn't tell us where are those bosses. Oh, it's another map or something like that. So we need to do blind jumps. For example, one that we are going to be seeing more ahead. It is impossible to read. So hey, there is a boss right here.
I want to show a little glitch here. Let's see if I can pull it off. Get ready. Let's see if it works. Please work. I gain nothing, but just weird stuff. A ver, let's see. Yes, there we go. See, he flies up and grabs from the left. Yes. So that's useless. It gives me nothing. But we should do it because we can. Why not? And I need this guy to uppercut me. I'm not there. Gosh. Yes, here. Come on, my friend. I need you to uppercut me here. Thank you very much.
Another enemy assistant. This is the most important one for the 100%, is because we can get these 3 arms. Remember that I mentioned it before. The arms allows us to refill our heal and the energy for using the ice blast. Oh, watch out with the...
Now, I hate this. For me, this is the hardest boss in the game. He is a stupid robot, like the last one with the flamethrower, but he has the machine gun, and the machine gun will pull you back, make you hit against the force field, combo you. It does everything, that machine gun. If I get hit by that, I lose like everything. I lose my life. So it's no. You see, you lose a bunch of time. You get pulled back. It's a nightmare. I hate this guy. But he's done, and that's the only time we see this guy. There's just one robot with a machine gun. That's good. Another arm there we get. You see, my inventory is looking. Get the arm, please. Thank you. It's looking like this. Arm. So, watch this. We land into the secret boss again.
This is why I was mentioning. Okay, where's the last boss we need to kill with the last key item that we need? Okay, it is right here. Why? Where? We don't know because there's a blind jump. Originally, the game doesn't tell me. Okay, it is right here at the bottom. So you need to jump and pray. Okay, it is right here.
Another thing is that this thing I'm doing to kill them, the roundhouse kick, the 3 punches, and the jump kick, is the only way to kill them. If I want to teach someone new like how to kill this boss for a casual playthrough, is this way. You only can do that. You can only do that to kill the boss. Anything else you do, they counter it. It's insane.
Well, okay, actually, there's a task way, but I haven't. To be honest, I have only done once, just taking damage from the other side that doesn't allow you to continue. But yeah, that's fine.
Yes. Oh my god. Now this part can be this part can be scary if these guys decide to shoot that thing, because you have to avoid the blades while avoiding the bullets, and that's a nightmare. Oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. So I'm gonna leave that guy there so he does not come to kill me. And we passed the level with very little health. And this is the final level actually in the game. Right, this is alright. If you play this casually, Mawuki, yes, this game transforms you. This game morphs you into different things right now in Mawuki. Because when you play this, oh my god. So we shut that guy out. This is a maze, a gigantic maze that looks all the same, you will see now. And you have to kill 3 bosses that each boss drops a key, and you have to put the key in specific places in a specific order. So you're gonna spend your whole life here trying to finish this level. And you look at the symbols in the background, that's the only clue where you are. The rest of that's the only difference, as you can see. Now there's a different symbol, but everything looks the same. Now probably they want people to break the cartridge of the CD. So we're gonna freeze this. We're gonna try a glitch here to see if it works. And it didn't work. Nothing is working today.
This is one of the 3 bosses that Sagat needs to kill her. As I mentioned, he's mentioned it. The bosses drops 3 items, those arrows that you can see, and that's the only way. Okay,
you saw that, right?
I've done many. I've seen many things. I've never seen that before. This game played the last time I played like 2 years ago, and you have put many things. I have never seen that before.
Sub-Zero Skywalker, of course. Why not?
Okay, this is the second box. Let's see. Oh wow, that's a really good fight. Oh, we get internet the running ice.
Yes.
We are really close to getting the polar flags, which is the final ability we need to kill the final boss. So I don't know. Should we ask that to the chat, Sagat? The waifu, or we don't?
We have cutscenes. For the sake of cutscenes, we have to let the waifu live.
Oh yeah.
For the sake of the cutscene, just for that. I actually don't want to let her leave because it makes things harder. But... So in this game, you have 2 opportunities to do a fatality. The first one is with Scorpion that you already saw, and the second one is one of the ladies here, the next one. And depending on what you do, if you kill her or not, it changes the next fight. The next boss, it changes a bit, and you have a cutscene. So we will see that in in a couple of minutes.
We will see the third boss of this area. For example, the chat asking if the developers of this game made the game for beating as a beat the game. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. No. They have no testers. Come on, not even the developers themselves could clear. What the hell? Could clear the game. So when sometimes an enemy decides to come running from the opposite side, and it happens so fast that you can't react to it. Like if someone comes running towards me, I will get hit. Like, there's no way to react. It's so fast. The camera is so zoomed to the character that I don't see anything. Someone comes off screen, you just get punished. Oh my god. Now, sometimes here comes an enemy from the right, so I'm gonna leave an ice clown in case he does. We'll see if it happens. I'm gonna leave an ice clown here. And there he is. Sometimes you can get hit in the elevator, but that's fine anyway. And we don't want to die here, so I'm gonna take it slow.
Yeah, if you're on the elevator when it is moving, it doesn't allow you to move to any place. But also something that we didn't mention, for activating the elevator, you need to press the action key, the action button for grabbing or getting items. Plus, pressing one of the buttons, I think it's the high kick, if I remember correctly, for activating the elevator for upstairs, which is insane because the game doesn't tell you, hey, you need to activate the elevator, but you don't know how to do that, right? Okay, so we are on the third boss of this level, and this is what Sagat was mentioning. This is the other person that we can kill her with the fatality, but for the sake of the cutscenes, we are not going to be doing that. Just for showing you what's next.
Prepare for more skywalking.
Agreed.
That skywalking that I did is actually very useful because you can skip all the blades that, depending on how they hit you, they can kill you instantly. And that's not good. That's not good at all. And yeah, he falls flat on his butt, but it's okay. So we are very close to the end. What's the XP? Whoa, almost the number of the beast. Oh my god.
Imagine you're killing the third boss, and we need to put the item in the other tower. That's really. For example, when I was playing this game, when I used to die in this block, before reaching to the place where we need to put, I go, God damn it, please, to redo all this stuff again.
So right now we are gonna fight Quan Chi, and I'm still short of XP, so I might have to do something. But we're fine. We're almost done with the run. So I use the last key here. And this one, I'm not gonna play it because the time is tight. So now we have Quan Chi. I'm gonna try to do a trick to get twice the XP from him if it works. So I'm gonna jump kick him, freeze him in that frame. Ah, didn't work. Oh my.
Quan Chi is a really hard boss because he can use the movements like it was a reptile. He can attract you, he can stun you, he can combo you. He's really fast, really resistant also. So that's why, for example, he's using those balls for trying to.
I got the Polar Blast, perfect. So I can kick him.
Oh right, that's good. Yeah, now we have the Polar Blast. This is a mind ability what we need. And also, remember this girl? Didn't kill her? Okay, now we see this.
Oh my god, the timer. We're full. Okay, missed.
Why did you help me?
Press something I shouldn't have pressed, but that's okay.
That means
You're fine, you're fine.
There won't be anywhere to go if I don't get the amulet back.
Take me with you.
Because he's Quan Chi. That's the only reason why he's close.
Yeah, there's no reason to explain it. It is Quan Chi and that's all.
F in the chat, we lost the waifu.
Take me with you.
That Sidious killed her.
And the final boss, okay, of course, Shinnok. Okay, so Shinnok is completely invincible because he is using the amulet. And Raiden told us that we need to grab. The only way for defeat him it is grabbing the amulet. Because with the amulet it is completely invincible. So Sagat is going to be missing him like that. To be pushing. And now we have the final form of Shinnok. And this is the only way that we need to kill him. So Sagat is going to be using the Polar Blast. It's close like that. And now he's going to be using the herbs that he grabbed. Because the herbs covers our HP magic. And more. And that's...
And that's time before I leave a souvenir. Time!
Yeah.
So the speedrun is over, but not yet. Everything is not yet. We have the bloopers to see now.
Yeah.
So in just a few seconds, we're gonna see the bloopers.
This is why we play the PS1 version. It's not included in the Nintendo 64. That's why we recommend playing this port. That's it. I needed a thank you. Thank you so much, Sub-Zero. You are a super warrior. This is the first time that I see that quote with dialogues.
Was that a yes or a no?
That was a yes.
And originally, this game is the first on the chronology of the Mortal Kombat.
So now we will see another MK character. Pay attention, maybe you will find him familiar.
I vow to serve and obey the Lin Kuei.
Welcome back, my warrior. I have a new undertaking.
Oh my God!
Look at him now. He will show up any minute right now, any second. Look at him. That's Shan Tsung, but he's the same actor as Quan Chi. If you take a good look, he's Quan Chi.
Small tournament. It's called Mortal Kombat.
Okay, let's go to the best part of this speedrun.
So there's one last thing to show you. The reason why we did 100% is to show the bloopers. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, bloopers.
I am free.
Enjoy, you guys.
I heard things. I heard things. I heard things. You are reality's only hope.
You don't understand. I can't leave without the...
Don't make me laugh. You see, Sub-Zero, you can trust the sorcerer sometimes. Hold on, you guys got me now. Aha!
Immortal, with the ability to freeze.
I forgot my line.
You suck. Immortal. I mean, a keeper. Sir, Immortal has escaped from the... Sir, Immortal has escaped from the prison of souls. He is headed towards the gates of immortality. Sir. I'm sorry.
What? She said, sir. We have toyed with the ninja long...
Immortal.
Do not question... forget it. We have toyed with the ninja long enough. Do not fail. We, you and I. We, you, me, everybody in this room. Oh, you want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers?
So that is, that's it. More Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. I hope you enjoyed the run. I don't want to take more time from the marathon from the host. So thank you for the staff for making this puzzle. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Julian, for being here. And I hope you enjoyed the run. So I will send it to the host right now. And don't go anywhere because we have the Pepsi Man run. So don't go anywhere, guys. Revive back and take it when you can, host, please. Thank you so much.
Yeah,